I see two major issues when we talk about mental health, right? That are very difficult to overcome. And the first one is the stigma that is attached to mental health. So when I say physical health, when you say to me physical health, I don't think injury. When you say to me mental health, I think illness. And that's in me, and I understand it all, but that's that stigma attached. How do you get past that? The conversation doesn't need to. Perhaps the conversation should steer away from focusing on what the negative aspects of it and the big, which we want to address and needs to be addressed. But maybe a way to augment that is to talk about mental health in a wider, general terms, pitching to people who are ill or who are not, and with the sole aim of making mental health a topic that you can have like we're having now, without that stigma attached to it. The business I work for, so in Marsat, in the business unit I work in part that in the business unit, right? There's a lot of veterans in the business unit, and I'm able to have this conversation with them in the office. You know, it's absolutely no issue. I'm having a crap day. I'm struggling to focus. You know, I can have that conversation with my boss. We're happy talking about it as veterans because we understand it, and we've had people, you know, who aren't here now, who should really be here because mental health wasn't addressed either by them or by other people. The impact that is having on us being more open and talking about the mental health in the office, the civilian members of the office do it. They're more open to talking about it. They are quite happy to. I run a meditation sometimes in the week. I go and meditate and thought, let's get other people doing it. I go in, I put on an app, and I put it on the speakers. I meditate, I invite other people to do it. And let civvies come and do that. It's not military, they come and do it. But because we're in that forum, at the end of and it's 10 minutes, all I do. At the end of meditation, on 2 occasions, that I can remember, we've left and walked away from there, and I'll make a point at the end of the meditation, say, I really needed that, or words to that effect. I may not have, but I'm open. I needed that because I was struck. You know, God, man, I'm having a nightmare morning. Blah blah blah. They then open up, say, yeah, I'm having a bad week, or it's happened twice. They would never have said that to me. There's no way. There's no way they would have said that to me. It's only happening because they're hearing the conversations around them. Oh, he's happy to talk about it, and he's a bloke, and he's probably from. You know, I see myself as from. My demographic is man, ex-military, 37. I am like precisely the kind of person you would least expect to be happy doing this, talking about meditation, talking about mental health. I make a point of doing it. It's one of the reasons I started the podcast, so other people are more comfortable in talking about it. So that's the first message for Johnny. I think is mental health needs to be made more palatable to talk about, and maybe always focus on the negative is not the greatest thing to do.